Hey guys, Saf here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. So I was going to be saving my sacred shards for a guaranteed event, but then they came and dropped a brand new faction with a bunch of epics that I really am interested in getting a hold of. And we also then had this fantastic new shadowkin get added to the game. This little freaky old, where is he? The Green Ghost Rider, Michinaki. They've added him to the game and he is a monster of a champion. Specifically because this passive will allow him to A1 insane amounts of time, and I'm hoping that I get him because there are so many different ideas I have in terms of clan boss teams, Hydra teams, and different areas of the game that I really want to see how much we can really leverage this passive. So they went ahead, and I thought that champion might have been a guaranteed, but instead we have got a ×10 for that champion. Now we know ×10 is pretty trash. ×10 is really bad. We kind of need a ×20 at this point in time because there are so many legendary champions. But it is what it is. It is a ×2 sacred, so we get a 12% chance of a legendary. Plus the fusion is on. I know it's disappointing. We're not going to be able to keep an epic. However, the fusion is on, so there's a champion chase. There is a soul stone in there as well, which is always quite nice. And then 2 legendaries is pretty average kind of champion chase. So I'm going to go for this. There is a skin up here. I don't think I'm going to win it because, to be honest, getting champion chase points on a sacred is really hard. On an ancients, you tend to pick up a lot because of the epics along the way, but you just don't have the volume of shards to be able to get as many of these. So we're going to see how we go. Other champions that I'm really interested in. As I said, I really would love like Nia and Ruella out of this faction. If I pick up a spare Ornn, I might keep it, but I might destroy it. Dithey is not too bad either. I'm not too stressed about these others, although it'd be interesting to play around with Taunt and maybe do some content. In terms of the legendaries, Elva I would really like, but I'm not too fussed on these other two either. So out of the faction, I really kind of want the epics, and we are still on the hunt for a Kaimar. We're still on the hunt for a Wither. If I pick up a Heffrak, it would be okay, but I'm not too fussed about a Heffrak. I don't really need damage dealers right now. I need champions like Bad Alcazar, who can potentially be like a better farmer for me. People like Rotus, who can change my arena up a little bit. People like Kaimar, maybe a Theodore, a Calvalax. These are the champions I'm interested in more than anything else, but mainly a Kaimar. And of course, I really, really, really want, and it's getting more and more every day, a Halsring if I can get it. I wouldn't mind a Bishop or a Nama as well to try and solve Iron Twins. So that's kind of the champions in very kind of a rushed TLDR form that I'm interested in. But really, I'm pulling them because I want the epics. I want to do some content on these epics. I don't have a test server access. I don't have the joys of other creators and messing around with these champions. So I really want to try and get hold of some of these and see with my gear, what can I really do to push some crazy kind of tunes out there and crazy speeds. So I had to farm some silver. If you watched my stream last night, silver was a bit of a problem. I am streaming now on YouTube on Monday and Thursdays on this channel. We're doing a bit of a YouTube stream test. It's going quite well so far. Normally we have a bit of a Q&A session. We build some champions. We were looking at the multipliers of the new champions last night. So Monday and Thursdays, come along, chill out, hang out. If you've got any questions, the community or I will answer them as well. Let's get started. We have 11 sacreds. We're going to be pulling them all. We might end up pulling up all the ancients as well if we get really frustrated. Let's go. My shard luckily has been good. An epic out of the bag. Is it a new one? No. That's the thing with this shard pull. We kind of want epics as much as we want legendaries. Oh, we got a legendary? Oh, I've already got one. I don't know. It's a duplicate. Actually, I think, let's just take a pause here. I think that gives me a +10 in Undead Hordes. Undead Hordes? I think that does. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So before you do it, whenever you get a +10, you always need to go, okay, do I have any champions that I'm going to break a speed tune here? So I'm not worried about Arost. We're not worried about Vlad. Mashaled, no. Ultimate Death Knight, no. Graal, no. So we're not using any champions here. Like, if I get a Siphi, that's really good. But there is no champions in here that I'm going to break that speed tune for, so we can instantly put that in. And all of my Undead Hordes champions now are about to get a +10 speed. It opens the door potentially in the future now that I could +2 my Mashaled. There's options. Okay, so we get a +10. That's not too bad. Let's carry on. It's not crazy, but let's carry on. New epics. Oh, another legendary back to back. That's not what I want either. Wait, hang on. Does that give me Arbited +10? This is interesting. Oh, it's a third dupe. Ah, we hate the third dupe. If I had another Elnarl, that would be a +10 Arbiter for 2 of my Arbiters. Okay, back-to-back. I can't complain about back-to-back. What else? What else have we got? Oof, I thought that was going to be a triple. Okay, that's a Vogoth. It's a good champion, but not what I want. I want the new epics. Give me a new epic. That is not a new epic. Come on, game. We also didn't get Michinaki at our 2 legendaries, so we're probably out of luck for getting Michinaki this run. Romero did get buffed. Pretty good now. He was pretty good before. It's just his cooldowns are too hard. He's all right now. A lot of healing here. You know, we get a 25% shield on their max HP, but an increased defense for himself. That's not so good, but this is pretty good. 3-turn continuous heal on all allies for 2 turn. And he gets a continuous heal. Pretty good healer. Not crazy, but, you know, epic shouldn't be. Is it a new one? No! Ah, this is so stressful. I really I hope I get one of the new ones here. He's not a new one. This is going to be a disappointment. I think I blew all my luck last time, but 2 legendaries is pretty good so far. Get Jane. Anything left? Oh, it's another legendary. That's good. Yes, that's cool. I don't have Shemnath. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. Yes, that's a new champion. He's really good for this kind of remove all buffs. You kind of can't really build accuracy on him, but he does hit really hard on this A3. Then he's got this kind of cool thing where he can transfer debuffs and then kind of extends everything and does some really cool, weird stuff. I really, really wanted this champion to playtest, so that's cool. We get 1 non-dupe. Last shard. We didn't get Michinaki. This shows how bad ×10 is. And we got none of the new epics. Damnations. But hey, 3 legendary champions out of 11. That is as good as any luck you'll ever get in the game. We +10'd our undead hordes. We nearly got another +10 speed on our high elves. And we have got Shemnath. Let's just pull these last 10. Why not? Why not? Snick track happened last time. Maybe we'll get an epic here and it'll be one of the new ones. We'll probably just get 10 rays. That's not anything I want here. Maybe I'll even pick up some of the... How many have we got here? 7. Let's just go buy 3 so I don't have to individually do it. Never do this. This is terrible, bad things to do. What are we going to get? Anything interesting? A Kate would be nice. Save me an event. Ooh, Sepulchre. None of the new event. None of the new faction. That's disappointing. I was hoping I could pick up at least one of the epics. But I can't be too down. I can't be too down on it. We didn't get any of the new ones, but we didn't get Michinaki, which is a real shame. That just kind of shows you how terrible ×10 has become. I pulled 3 legendary champions, and I didn't get Michinaki. You know, 1 out of 3 would have been nice there. But I did get a non-dupe Shemnath. That's cool. Whether or not I actually have use for him now in terms of the way that the game has gone is a question mark. Like, I'm not entirely sure whether he has a place in the current meta. But hey, I can't complain. I've got away with 3 legendaries and 11 sacred shards. That is as good as odds as you'll ever get. So where do we end up in the champion chase? As I said, it's really difficult to kind of get anywhere. I didn't even get the legendary book at the top. So you can see I'm not really close to getting that skin up there, which is fine. It's a skin. It's not the end of the world. I'm not going to sit here and complain. I'm not going to go spending money to get a skin. We did pick up a soul stone. What are we going to get out of the soul stone? Of course it's a rare. Of course it's a 3-star ordinator. Do I even have an ordinator? I already have a 4-star ordinator, so that's a 3-star. That's an instant sell. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the summon. That was a pretty good run for me. I got 1 non-dupe, 2 dupes. We managed to get some Guardian Ring upgrades. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope your luck is as good as that in the shard pull. And if you're going for the fusion, good luck, because obviously you'll need to do every single event. I am going to be going for the fusion just because I'm a bit of a collector and I can't help it. But I'm not exactly sitting here expecting to use that fusion instantly in any teams. But I will catch you in the next video.